Hello, I'm Hobo Munching, and this is 10 Sounds with Hobo Munching. Today's just one of those days, man. I got like 8 takes of this stuff. Can't make a video, like everything's going on, and people calling me, people knocking at the door, whatever, It's just one of those days, And so I don't know. I had some other things planned, to talk about. But I guess I'm just gonna talk about what's on my mind, Like you got kind of like a schedule, not necessarily a schedule, but you got, you're trying to learn things, or you're trying to learn things or whatever, and you want to practice or whatever, and you just want to play the harmonica or whatever instrument you're playing, and man, people call you, who life happens, man, like right now I gotta move, so I got all these distractions in my head, and I don't got a place. I got to March 20th to move, and I don't want to think about anything about responsibility wise, I don't want to think about where I'm going or how I'm gonna get there, I'm looking for a place, and my time is clicking, ticking away. And man, all I want to do is do nothing and play harmonica, play some music, make some videos, that's what I want to do. But I gotta do the other stuff, man. I gotta be responsible and stuff like that, So there's just sometimes when you just want to like knock away like a portion of the day just to practice, or and other things are coming up, and so you gotta make time, it's crazy. I've never had a complaint about me playing any time of day or night, but man, I play 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning sometimes. Like I wake up and I use the restroom for the first time, like this is what Jews do, you wake up, go to the restroom. But every time I walk by my desk, I grab a harmonica. It's just a habit, I get sidetracked, like I'm really hungry or whatever, and I want a snack, so I go to the refrigerator. But I get sidetracked. I get sidetracked from the refrigerator, and that's rare for me because they call me Munchie, and I like to eat. But I get sidetracked from gonna go snack, and I'll start playing harmonica because my box is right on the way, or someone knocks on the door and I'm going to answer, and I grab a harmonica and answer the door while I'm playing, I always just want to play, So I play all times of the night, and what's cool is about the harmonica, it's loud enough so you don't really need an amp. It sounds cool without an amp, This is my little handy dandy Boss Mini Katana, and I don't use it much. I got for church. I have a Fender 40 watt Champion. It's got reverb and delay and various distortion channel, amp modeling for distortion. And I use that at church. I can get whatever tone I need. I don't need a lot, Mostly I just play clean channel with reverb and delay, But I don't really use the katana, and that was intended for here because it's really not. I don't really hear it, I don't really hear it much different over the harmonica, So it's not that. It's just 7 watts. I mean, it's cool, but I just rather play acoustically unless I'm at church, and I get this great compliment, the other day at church, and I goes, oh man, you play really good, but you play different, And I'm like, oh yeah, thanks, and he goes, man, you're really anointed. You're really anointed by the way you play. And I'm like, oh, cool, thanks, man. and I was really happy that it gave me a compliment and everything, you know, because I'm new. But you know, I don't know if I shared this before, but I'm gonna share it anyway here. But my buddy, you know, he plays guitar. He does a lot of ambient stuff at his church, you know. And I invited him over to my church for my first time I worship, you know. And this guy's been into the ringer with me. He's trying to help me out throughout my, you know, I think I know him for like the last like 15 years or so. And he's trying to help me out throughout my situations. You know, I've had all kinds of addiction issues, you know, and like he stood by my side through all of them, you know. Really good friend, you know. Like when I was saving up for my van twice, you know, I had a couple grand that I needed to hold, and I didn't trust me. And I was able to trust this cat, you know, and like he's a really good friend, and that could do a lot too. But he was telling me, hey, you know, you could do little licks, you know, on your harmonica, like you know, like little guitar licks or whatever, or you can just play like droning effects, but you throw that reverb on there. That's why I got my amp in the first place. If you can throw that reverb on there, you can do the ambient thing, you know, kind of like the edge, but with harmonica, you know. You know, everyone talks about, you know, how what is all the Christian worship sound like YouTube, not YouTube, because everyone just does that ambient thing that he kind of did, you know. And so yeah, that's what I do pretty much at church. And just, you know, like if there's a G chord going on, you know, I got the reverb, I'm just blowing a G chord with it, you know. Not nothing fancy, you know. It's really quite simple, but it does sound good. Like the guy that I do worship with, my buddy, he plays guitar, and he's like, man, dude, it sounds really good. But it's just really simple stuff I do, you know. Basically, like, you know, I mean, I don't try to get too nuts with you know, like leads or leads or licks or anything. What I've learned, especially for like church music, man, what I learned the most, even like with blues, like I got this tendency to kind of like trying to be like all hardcore about it, you know, and I got a tendency to do that. But what I've noticed, the best way to go about it is just like really simple, you know. You don't need a lot of notes, you know, just a little dab will do, I guess, especially with the harmonica, you know, a little dab will do. And I don't know, I just kind of rambled, and this video might suck a little bit, I'm sorry. I got a lot on my mind. I do want to put a video. I had other topics, like I said, and like I just keep getting distracted and bugged and stuff like that, so this is just a ramble video. Ramble. But again, we're gonna get to the end and close this. You know, thanks for bearing with me, because you know it's a hard time. You know, it's a hard time in my sobriety and my walk with the Lord, because you know I'm not really sure what's gonna happen next. But you know I'm gonna play the harmonica, you know, whenever I can. So that makes me happy. And, you know, I'm a hobo and I got a van, so, you know, I'm not really worried about if I find a place or not, because, you know, life's gonna keep me rolling, you know. But what I want to say to you all there is what I say every time. You know, we're living in a mad world, you know. It's a madhouse. You know, it is a madhouse out there. Man, a little bit of kindness and compassion goes a long way, you know. Whether you open up a door for an old lady or just, you know, give somebody a kind nod, you know, kind nod in the wave, man. You know, it'll help make this world a better place. You know, kindness and compassion, you know, goes a long way in this crazy environment that we're living in.